In this video, I'll guide you through how to open a port in a Google Cloud VM. Whether you're setting up a web server, a database, or any other application that requires specific ports to be open, understanding how to configure your Google Cloud Platform settings is essential. Let's dive right in and get started. First, you'll need to open the Google Cloud Console. This is your gateway to managing all your Google Cloud resources. You can access it by visiting the Google Cloud website and signing in with your account. If you haven't used it before, make sure you have the necessary permissions to modify network settings. Once you're logged in, you'll see the Google Cloud dashboard. This is where all the magic happens. Next, look for the navigation menu on the left-hand side. This menu contains a list of all the services and settings available to you. Scroll down until you find the section labeled VPC Network. VPC stands for Virtual Private Cloud, and it's essentially your private network within the Google Cloud infrastructure. Click on VPC Network to proceed. This will take you to a new page where you can manage all your network configurations. On the VPC Network page, you'll see several options like firewall, routes, and peering. For our purpose, focus on firewall. This is where you'll configure rules to allow traffic through specific ports. Click on firewall to access the firewall rules settings. Firewall rules are crucial because they determine what kind of traffic is allowed to flow in and out of your virtual machines. In the firewall rules section, you'll see a list of existing rules. These rules control the traffic to and from your instance. To open a new port, you'll need to create a new firewall rule. Look for a button or link that says Create Firewall Rule and click on it. This will bring up a form where you can define the specifics of your new rule. Start by giving your firewall rule a name. This should be something descriptive that helps you remember its purpose. For example, if you're opening a port for a web server, you might call it Web Server Port. Next, under the Targets section, specify which instances will be affected by this rule. You can choose all instances in the network or specific instances depending on your needs. Now, focus on the Source IP Ranges field. This determines which IP addresses are allowed to access the port. If you want the port to be accessible from anywhere, you can enter 0.000. However, for security reasons, it's often best to limit this to known IP addresses. The next key section is Protocols and Ports. Here, you specify the protocol and the port number you want to open. For a standard web server, you might choose TCP and enter port 80. If you're setting up a secure connection, you might also open port 443. Ensure that the protocol matches the service you intend to run. Once you've filled out all the necessary fields, double-check your settings to ensure everything looks correct. It's crucial to verify that you've selected the right targets, IP ranges, and ports. When you're satisfied, click the Create button to save and apply your new firewall rule. Congratulations, you've successfully opened a port on your Google Cloud VM. Remember that changes might take a few moments to propagate, so be patient. With your port open, you can now run your application and allow it to communicate over the network as intended. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more tutorials on managing your Google Cloud resources. See you next time.